Last but not the least, we have a powerful drama based on the life of Ropuiliani.
Lalnu Ropuiliani was the chieftess of Denlung village in the late 19th century. She was the first woman chief in the recorded history of Mizoram. She resisted the rising power of the British by refusing to pay taxes and fighting against them with the help of her brave subjects.
Let us now call upon the members of the Drama Club of Pachhunga University College to perform this drama, Ropuiliani.
The strength of a tribe comes from the strength of its leader. This is the story of a great Mizo chieftess, Ropuiliani, whose strength and resilience in the face of adversity will forever be an inspiration to all Mizos. It was the year 1892. The British officials were touring Mizoram, known as Lushai Hills in those times. They met the chiefs of the land and demanded that the chiefs must either pay taxes or become coolies in service to the motherland. The British were planning to build a road from Chittagong Hills into the heart of Mizoram that stretches up to the Chin Hills of Burma. Many Mizo chiefs refused to surrender their territories, but one by one, they failed to resist the greater power. Then the Britishers came to Denlung, Ropuiliani's village, where she presided as the chieftess after her husband died. She was a determined adversary of the Britishers and encouraged her people to disobey the British's dictate for taxes and tributes. Reported to have declared proudly, "My subjects and I have never paid any taxes, neither have we done any forced labor. We are owners of this land." In her presence, the Britishers found it difficult to collect taxes and demand forced labor. Ropuiliani, who was determined to protect her people and the land no matter what it took. She asked her son and her subjects not to surrender their guns, but to hide them in case they needed to use them against the British. In spite of this, her northern allies, namely Chief Kairuma, Chief Zaduna, and Chief Dokuma, then yielded to the threats of the British. Ropuiliani was shocked and felt betrayed, but she would not relent. She knew a true chief must hate injustices in their own lands more than anywhere else. She bravely proclaimed, "Even if you all surrender, I, the daughter of Lalsavunga, the brave ruler of the north, am here, and I will never surrender to the foreign rulers." Enraged by her resistance, the Britishers led by Captain Shakespeare raided the village in 1893. In a surprise attack at dawn, they arrested her and her son. Her people were disarmed. She was charged with inciting her son and her people, who in turn were charged with killing government functionaries and plotting against the government. She was bound and forced to work, but this fearless warrior refused to take a step unless she be hoisted like a true royalty. "I have royal blood running in my veins, and I will be treated with respect." Her captors had no choice but to concede. So, they carried her off on a bamboo palanquin even as she bid her final farewell to her subjects. Her enduring courage and sense of dignity had a profounding influence on her British captors. after she was put in a jail at Rangamati in Chittagong Hill Tracts. She held steadfast to the belief that freedom is not worth having if it means giving up a land that is rightfully yours. And after 2 years, she took her last breath in this prison, never once admitting defeat, and died victorious. And the ground she was laid in remained forever a Mizo land.